Hello, hello, everyone.
Hello, hello,
Welcome back,
everyone.
welcome back. Welcome back to myself, I guess.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Oh
Welcome
gosh, I
back
can
to
hear
myself, I
myself. Oh
guess.
boy. What is up, everyone? Welcome on in, welcome on in. How we all doing tonight? Been a minute, boys. Been a minute. What is up, Udav, Apple, Frizz, and Sublime? How you guys doing? The late night crowd is out. We got a little bit of a more chill stream for you guys tonight. Nothing specifically on the docket, even though there is a ton of news to talk about, which maybe we'll discuss. I'm going to save a lot of it for a more official kind of like news reaction stream. Because now that I'm out of my apartment, I really don't have much to do. So streams should return to being a little more regular. Certainly not as regular as they used to be during the summer, but hopefully a little more regular. And we'll see how the rest of the summer goes. But the apartment is gone, and as such, I have moved into a new place. We have a new background. Let's check it out, shall we? Wow, look at this. Look at this background. Isn't this just a work of art? You've got my wonderful MacBook computer right here. A guitar, the microphone that I don't use because it's shit, and this wall, which I hear this wall has a lot of fucking problems with like cameras and shit, so hopefully my wall will be fine. Um, okay, one person in chat got this is Den setup. this is Den setup. This isn't my setup. My setup's exactly the same. my it's exactly the same. It's just a mess because moving out. My room is currently filled to the brim with everything, so that's why we have the green screen. Man, I love this green screen. What's up, Pyro? What's up, Brandon? You guys are up late. Should I celebrate the end of the Cold War or dip a serif in sugar-free ketchups and let it freeze overnight? That sounds lit. Both of those sound lit. Editing and whatever. Dude, so true, King. Honestly, just so true, King. So yeah, chat. Nothing like we'll kind of discuss news as it comes up, because I know there's been a lot of news to talk about this week, but I'm gonna also discuss the news in a stream later this week when we actually go over everything. So it's just kind of a chill night. I'm gonna talk for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna boot up No Man's Sky and play that in the background because I have been fucking loving No Man's Sky lately. And if someone remembers, remind me in like an hour to check my laundry, because that's the main reason I'm here. I'm just enjoying a break while my laundry is going. I'll be totally honest with you. I've been playing Fallout London. Have you seen the Balisong? I have not seen the Balisong. I didn't even know Fallout London was a thing. Did they make a new Fallout game? Holy hell, Pyro. Is that a 2-minute edit I see? Did a Patreon stream about it? I saw you were streaming in Patreon the other day. I unfortunately wasn't able to join. But oh, it's a mod for Fallout 4. I see. So maybe I did see the Balisong. I saw someone posted a video of a Balisong that was like a shitty version of the Octane inspect animation from Apex. 2-minute 4-flipper collab heavy ass timeline. Hell yeah, bro. Sacrificed a single slice of bread to make a stupid thumbnail for my cheese video. Dude, people have kind of been going off with the cheese. Someone, I think it might have been Benjamin, did like a joke where he opened up the box and it was just cheese in the box. I saw you put the cheese in between bread. People have been fucking People have been crushing it with the cheese. The cheese, I think, is like the cheese is one of those Balisongs that like really took the community by storm, I feel like, because it's not every day that you see like basically everyone who has like a prominent channel in the community talk about the same Balisong in the same week. I feel like, and this might be crazy to say, but I feel like the cheese was like a viral in terms of like the Balisong community, was like a viral Balisong because so many people were talking about it. It generated so much interest. It's truly fascinating. It really is. Yeah, it is goofy and it flips well. I agree. I like the cheese a lot. I'll be recommending the cheese to people in the future. In fact, I actually probably need to go back now that I have experience with the Orion trainer, now that we have the default coming out, now that we have the cheese. I probably need to go back and redo my recommendation document. Remshi, why are you saying random letters with appended to it? The Nibali's pouch feels really nice. I did see the Nibali's pouch. I was disappointed it wasn't a cheese pouch, but it seems like it's cool. I also received the default, which is right here, which the video for it will be out like over the weekend or something. Because I have a 2-day break coming up because it's the end of the month, and that means that I have 2 days in between the even numbered days. And this thing comes with a pouch that is probably the best pouch in the Balisong community. Like, unironically, here, hold on. This thing is fire. It's heavy duty canvas. It's also kind of ghosty because, you know, green screen, but it's like heavy duty canvas, and the inside is like this ridiculously soft, like plush material. It's actually like, it's a fire pouch. The ghost pouch is pretty cool, but it didn't feel very good, right? If I recall correctly, it just looked cool. Call it a budget Nautilus. I would say the default might go down as being one of the more successful Nautilus style Balisongs. Because, like, when you think of channel aluminum with G10 scales, I immediately think Nautilus. I think Trident, and that's about it. Right? Is there anything that I'm missing? I honestly think the default might be one of the better ones of that trio. Vault Pro, I would not put the Vault Pro in that same category because they're not scales. They're just like, they're inserts. If we're including the Vault Pro, the Vault Pro trounces all of them. Just destroys all of them. Remember Den calling the Trident a better Nautilus? I liked the flipping of the Trident better than the Nautilus when I first tried it, but I think going back to it, I wouldn't enjoy it as much. Cookies or brownies? Depends, bro. I think a good brownie is worth 2 good cookies, but a bad brownie isn't even worth a bad cookie. You know? Like, good brownies fucking go crazy, but bad brownies suck so bad. And there's no in between. Cookies are far more... Let's say this. The average cookie is better than the average brownie, but brownies can peak higher and lower than cookies can. Is that fair? Yeah, and if you combine them, that's just the greatest thing ever. What's up, applesauce? Dude, I'm so sad about Grant. admittedly not like as sad as I thought I was going to be. But like it is still a huge blow to lose Grant in the Bally community. I'm genuinely upset to see makers start to like drop out. It's been a theme this year. I mean, we've seen Olympus Industries shut down. We saw Hybel back out. Granted, Hybel wasn't because he was struggling. It was more because he found a better opportunity, which is fair. But it kind of seems like Grant is in the same boat where he has something else on the side that he can just be more stable with. But it sucks. It really does. It sucks so bad. Debating on if I could get an Invar Gaboon. I really didn't like the Invar Gaboon, I have to be honest. It does make me feel bad. Like, part of me feels a little guilty. I know I shouldn't, because ultimately I loved the Impusa. I think I covered that a lot. The Hognose I didn't really like that much. And it's kind of all, like, the Gaboon also just wasn't my thing. So, like, part of me feels guilty that I didn't push his products as much as I feel like I could have. But you can't really be guilty when you're just giving honest opinions, you know? It's not like I was trashing on him because I didn't like him, and I wasn't gonna just say, oh, you should go buy this immediately. It's tough. It's really tough. Squiddy XL's turned out to be the craziest videos I've done yet. I'm excited to see it, dude. It's gonna be awesome. I need to, Brandon, the video that we did together is still, I'm gonna start working on that this week. Want you to know I'm about to hit the best clip ever recorded. I hope so, Banks. Okay. I hope so, dude. I recently bought a Vault Pro live blade, and I want to learn to flip a live blade, but I'm still a beginner, and I'm not confident in my flipping ability. Should I sharpen it? You answered your own question. If you're not confident in your flipping ability, then don't make flipping harder. Hey, I'm kind of struggling with flipping. Should I make it harder on myself? No, you shouldn't. What's up, Futuristic? Welcome to the stream. Cheers. Ghost opened up his own Discord. Nice. I'm surprised he didn't have one already. How's your night going, bro? It's going okay. I've had better nights, I've had worse nights, you know how it is. Just currently chilling with the lads on the stream while my laundry goes. And then when that's done, I'll head to bed. Probably, maybe. Do I have anything else to do tonight? No. What I should be doing is editing. I've got the Blade Show video, and then I've got another video for Blade Bias that I have to do. But I haven't streamed in a while. Got to do this too. Do you have your Frank yet? No, I reached out to them today asking for an update on it. And I have not heard anything back yet. So, what's up, Flake? Yeah, they haven't responded yet. So we'll have to see. I don't know what happened to the Frank. I'm hoping it didn't get lost. I've returned to the Balisong hobby after 8 years. 8 years! Holy shit, been enjoying your videos? Dude, cheers. Welcome back. I hope you're enjoying it. Stoked for the Necron video to release. As am I, but I am not as stoked to edit it because it should be easy. It should be easy. I have a 2-day break. So just in case anyone's confused, Blade Bias uploads on even days. Tomorrow's the 30th, so there'll be a video tomorrow. Wednesday's the 31st, and then Thursday is the new month, so it's the 1st, so there will not be a video Wednesday or Thursday, and then we'll go back to normal on Friday. So I have a 2-day break coming up. I'll probably edit it in that and have it up At that point, it would go up this weekend. Actually, it'd go up early next week. Because I have a very small backlog. If you need me to do the edit, please let me know. No, I want to do an edit. I want to do the edit. I just need to find the time to do the edit. But now that the apartment is gone, I'm not splitting my time between 2 different places. I should have way more time to focus on it. What's up, Ted? Dig the new setup? Yeah, it's super sick. I love the new setup. What's up, James? 7 a.m. Ethan stream. I have not slept. It is a late stream, and that is on me, but we're also not doing anything crazy. If you're here looking for me to cover a bunch of news, we'll discuss it if you want, but we're going to do a more official stream covering all of that later this week, so stay tuned for that. 1 mission away from beating New Vegas. You're that close? I thought that was a long-ass game. What the hell? Being a day person is such an odd feeling now. Do you switch schedules? Been shipping away for weeks. Ah, fair. Good luck on your final mission. Any big projects you're working on? No, I'm mostly just gonna be working through the backlog. I've got the Blade Show video to edit. I still have that video that I made back in February that I have the footage for that I want to edit together at some point. So I think instead of focusing on new projects, I'm just gonna finish the ones that I've already planned. And then maybe get those out and see where we go from there. But like I said, now I'm not going to be spending my weekends at my apartment, so I'm going to have a lot more free time to work on YouTube stuff. Because ultimately, while YouTube is a big priority of mine, the priority lies in Blade Bias, and my main channel remains a passion project. So as long as I'm not going to be like, the main channel won't be like overtaking any of my actual Balisong duties, nor will it be overtaking any of like my spare time stuff that I enjoy doing. So if I get it done, I get it done. Will there be a video on a week with the Necron? Stay tuned. Yeah, it's crazy that modders made a whole ass fucking game. Have you flipped the Titanium Sasori at all? I have not. I do not know anything about it. From what they describe it, it seems like the true successor. Like, from how they describe its flipping, it sounds like it's going to be the true successor to the Slift TV2, but I don't have any, like, hands-on experience with it. Yeah. My wife ordered me a The One Benchmade 67 clone while I was asleep. Nice. Hope you enjoy. And then, Brandon, we also have to look into the next episode of the podcast soon. When even... Actually, wait, the podcast has gotten away from me. When was the last episode of the podcast, dude? I feel like I'm vastly less organized than I used to be. Yeah, it's been over a month. Oh no. It's been a month to the day. That's okay. Okay. We get a podcast video out. Next few weeks will be fine. But yeah, I'm letting everything's spiraling out of my control, I swear. I need to just rein everything back in. Rein everything back in, get everything back on schedule. Start editing things I've been promising to release for months. So sorry is my first Balisong to experience any sort of rust. Granted, I live in a really humid area. Really? They shouldn't use... this is sorry. This is sorry blade steel. Is it not 440C? Yeah, it's 440C. I'm not sure why it would rust. That's a notoriously anti-for stainless steel. Got a Madco. My bite handle rings different than the safe handle. Probably just a difference in tune. But yeah, that's fairly normal. Has there been a case where you felt that a Balisong had too much end weight? How does that translate to? What does that translate to in the flipping experience? So a Balisong that like notoriously had a lot of end weight for me was the Olympus Industries. What was that thing called? The Prime? The Olympus Industries Prime had a ton of ass weight, and what that manifests as is a lot of momentum. It's a lot of momentum. So anytime that you are flinging the Balisong around and you have to stop its momentum and send it in a different way, like a ricochet of some sort, you're going to notice a good amount of difficulty in doing that, because there's a lot of weight at the end that is swinging. You have to stop it and send it back the other way. So the more end weight you have, the more difficult that can be. And end weight can also manifest as more handle bias, because if you have too much end weight compared to too much tip weight, it won't fan as well. Didn't miss much, Pyro. 440C is not particularly rust resistant. Oh, shoot. It is marginally rust resistant. I must be thinking... You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the DLC coating that Glider used on their 440C blades. Yeah, Pyro, you... Pyro was you were upset today. Heard you can oil the blade. Yeah, if you can throw, like what I do with my Damascus Kraken is I'll just throw a little bit of the pivot oil that I use on it, tiny bit on my finger, and just rub the blade down. Tried the new era Sunshine Amazing Valley for under 80. One of the strongest competitors I've seen, but the brand who makes it does no advertising and doesn't allow people to tag them in stories. So how do they expect to grow or sell it? I don't know. I have a bunch of people asking me about that thing, and I'm not terribly interested in it. It seems like just another... It just seems like another one of those, like, Marcolo adjacent Balisongs. It's a cool design, but I do not know how to get one. The only ones that I see are on Colasong, and I'm certainly not giving that fucking wacko my money. So, I'll pass for now. I will pass. Will the Lethal Company stream be happening soon? The Lethal I totally forgot about the Lethal Company stream. Holy shit. Right now, I'm going to start a new scheduling doc of all of my things that I have to do. I'm going to do that right now. These clone companies have like 800% more capital. I don't know what you mean by that. All right. To do. I have to edit Blade Show video. Edit that video. Flippin' February video, which I have to film stuff for Lethal Company stream, which I still want to do. Lethal Company stream. I already have a blade bias scheduling document, so I don't have to do anything in regards to that. And you know what? I'm gonna throw another album review. Or album opinion. I want to do another album opinion video like I did with the 21 Pilots album. How do American companies not compete in terms of price? Well, it's simple. American companies pay American wages. American companies don't have access to these factories in China who are putting out some of the cheapest produced products that you can. American companies are paying competitive American wages to people who live here and have to survive here and all of that stuff. So you just can't compete. Any Balisong from China is the exception to the price. The Orion especially. I see a lot of people who will compare Balisongs to the Orion and say, "Oh, well, why can't X company do that?" In fact, I had someone in my DMs today talking about, like, I want to make a design that's cheaper and better than the Orion, and I was like, dude, that's going to be difficult because the Orion is already like abnormally low priced. It's the same way that something like Amazon can't get as cheap prices as something like Temu. We do have access to the factories. Yes, but someone like Squid Industries isn't going to be using those factories, is my point. Squid Industries doesn't use those factories because they want to make things in-house. And making things in-house means that you have to pay your people, you have to have the space for it, which is already very expensive. It's honestly, it's kind of a miracle that we... Oh, that's a big old spider. It's kind of a miracle that we have Squid Industries and Machine Wise already, honestly. Why don't America's mass-produce CNC machines or try to allocate some funding to alleviate cloning as a whole? Yeah, it just doesn't work like that. I'm gonna go get this spider boy, put him outside. I will be right back, chat. Okay, spider extraction complete. He was a jumpy boy. Holy shit. Ethan should do the chair gag like Den when he comes back. Unfortunately, my chair is in the corner. It's like facing the wall. I literally can't. I would break something. Wow, that is a very convincing ticking sound in this song. Have you tried the Thomas Balisong default yet? Yes. Yeah, it's a simple reality that labor in China is just so much cheaper than in the US. The cost of producing something in China is just infinitely cheaper than any other place, especially America. And companies like Squid Industries don't want to rely on that labor because while it is incredibly mass producible, you can't really have control over the process like Squid would want. And they don't have the ability to get as precise as someone like Squid or especially Machine Wise would want to be. Even Nabali's is only just now proving that you can't, or you can, like, they're only just now kind of showing that you can get semi-precise with these manufacturing methods. But I also don't know if Nabali's is producing stuff in-house. I assume they're not, but maybe they are. I have no idea. What's your thoughts on it if it won't spoil a review on it? It's big, it's bulky, it's incredibly boxy, and it takes a little bit of getting used to, but I think it will ultimately go down as a good choice in the budget market without destroying anything else. Like, I certainly don't think the name, I think the name default, like calling it the default because he wants it to be the default thing that people buy, is very bold, and it's not going to live up to that. I just don't think that if we look at this, if we look at the size difference here, like look at the thickness difference here, it's not gonna appeal to everyone. It's incredibly boxy, it's incredibly large, it flips a little bit weird, but not too weird. It flips pretty good. So while it would be a good choice, I don't think it's going to be end up beating anything like the Orion or the Cheese or something like that. It'll just provide an alternate choice for people. So if there is someone who doesn't want to spend a lot, but they want that G10 kind of scale experience, this exists, which is great. And yes, it does sound amazing. The sound is one of the best in the price range. If I could actually do a sound test. It is a very, very well-tuned, good-sounding Balisong. And it flips very good, too. Like, I don't want to take away from the fact that it does flip incredibly well, but I don't think this thing is going to destroy anything that we already have in the current market. Do you have any plans for the Thomas Astra? If he wants to send me one, he can, but otherwise, no. I'm very much at a point where I'll buy a few Balisongs here and there, but it would be financially smarter for me to prioritize living my life with the money that I have rather than making videos on it. So if a company wants to send me something, they're free to, even if it's just temporarily. But outside of that, I don't have any current plans to buy Balisongs. I bought my Balisong. I bought an Orion trainer with my own money. And that'll be my last purchase for a few months. Saw Balisong Flipping's video on it. Sounded really good. The main reason I bought it. I think it's a main reason that multiple people will end up buying it, because it does sound very, very good, and a lot of people care about that. I wasn't aware Balisong Flipping did a video on it. Because he... last I checked, Balisong Flipping was like... just didn't upload. Oh, yeah. What is this video that he made? You are not sponsored. I'm just reading through the... He just made a video saying if you receive a free Balisong, you're not sponsored. Or that doesn't mean that you're sponsored. Was there anyone who thought otherwise? Because, like, holy shit. I think people in general, like in terms of like Balisong flipping and older YouTubers, people in general are moving away from them. I think we're seeing a trend of older Balisong flippers, older channels start to kind of fall by the wayside as these newer, younger channels show up. And I'm including myself in the older generation. I think I'd be stupid to say, oh yeah, bladebias is doing better than it ever has. I don't care about views. That's not why I do the things that I do, so it doesn't affect me ultimately. But it's very difficult to ignore all the little red down arrows in my YouTube studio. But these younger channels who are uploading good stuff are doing great, which is awesome. Also, I should have responded. We had a nearly 2-hour meeting with Nabalis tonight about the future of the hobby and how to adapt. Interesting. Nabalis, I feel like, is the last company that should be worried about the future of the hobby, because I feel like they're one of the only companies that's like genuinely thriving. Like them and Squid, I think, are still doing ridiculously well. They're seeing the state of the market, and so mostly just got on the same page as our intentions and what we want to work on moving forward. We talked a lot about how to promote the hobby in general versus promoting specific products within the hobby. Don't worry, I'll always watch your videos. I appreciate it, but like again, the lowering of the views doesn't change anything about my outlook on it. I'm still gonna do what I do as long as I enjoy it, but it is impossible to deny that the trends are going down. Monolith in the community, I don't think you're going anywhere. Hope y'all... And again, I'm still doing great. I don't want this to be like... I don't want this to sound like I'm like, oh no, we're failing. Like, I still get the typical 10% of my subscriber base is watching my videos. Like, we're still doing way better than I could have ever imagined. It's just comparatively to where we were 2 years ago. Actually, no, a year ago. It's definitely obvious. I guess this is a better way to put it. It's definitely obvious from my viewer charts and the viewer charts I've seen of some other channels that there are more people making Balisong videos, which is great, which is amazing, because that's part of the reason that I continued Blade Bias after Ty left, is I wanted to fill in that gap until more people started making content, and it's working and people are doing it. Bally's realistically will never be crazy mainstream because of what you guys are talking about in chat right now. There's a stigma against them. They'll never truly be mainstream, but there are ways to grow the hobby, obviously. I have seen, contrary to what I've just said with like the numbers going down, I've seen more people in the comments section saying, oh, hey, I bought a Canyon, or oh, hey, I bought this Balisong or this Balisong. It's my first Balisong. You got me into it. Like, the number of those amount of comments is going up. So I'm interested in what prompted Nabali's to have that meeting with you, Brandon, because again, I feel like they're one of the few companies that is actually going crazy and thriving currently, when other makers are forced to maybe even step away like Fellowship did. Another Sasori video, please. About what? My opinions haven't really changed on it. Even they are seeing a large dip in sales across the board? Really? Damn. That's incredibly surprising to me. I wonder what happened in the last month, because it seems like there's a downturn that's been happening. I guess it has been this year. Yeah, I don't know. Nabali's actually commented on my last video about the cheese and like almost defending themselves on some of the things that I said about the cheese, which was interesting because Nabali's never does that. In terms of like the blade, oh yeah, the blade official apology. I didn't mean to clickbait you guys with the end of an era video. I was like, oh, end of an era, because it is the end of an era. My apartment's gone, and that's basically where I built this channel. Like, 90% of the Blade Bias growth happened while I was in this apartment, so it's sad to see that it's gone. Turns out I clickbaited a bunch of people because people saw end of an era, and they saw the Seraph, and they thought that the Seraph was being discontinued. And that video shot up to a 1 of 10 by, like, a large margin. So yeah, I didn't think about that. Sorry guys, my fault. I had to change the title so that people would stop clicking on it thinking that it was like a really serious video. Growth is slowed for pretty much every Balisong maker. Yeah. I'm just surprised with Nabali's because I see people saying, oh, I bought a Canyon. Oh, I bought this. Oh, I bought this. Way more than I see them say that they bought, oh, a Sasori or something like that. In the vid, you said you were getting a degree, but in what? Computer science. My pride and joy, and by pride and joy, I mean my fucking hatred in this world. But yeah, the Blade Bias video I did in the cheese, a 22-minute video dedicated to me saying, essentially, I love the cheese, but I think they're marketing it wrong, and I'm really confused in the way that they're marketing it. Nabali said they felt compelled to leave a comment below the video. And then they posted a fucking essay. I was like, damn! Damn. I struck a nerve. No. I actually want to go through this comment because it kind of just feels like a it just kind of feels like a non-answer. Like, regarding the issue of lubricant turning black, the black color comes from iron particles within the blade. Due to the characteristics of the white Teflon, it becomes more pronounced. No need to worry, you can dismantle and clean them at any time. I get that. I don't have a problem with that, but like, it still is the case that the black on the blade is pronounced and difficult to clean, and I don't want to have to disassemble the thing, because then that's even more annoying every time that I oil it. When it comes to durability, we crafted trees with high precision to ensure it can withstand numerous drops without tapping too much. Yeah. But the coating. I wasn't talking about tap, I was talking about the coating. And they say because of its strong adhesion properties, even after it's dropped, the surface can greatly minimize color fading. Right, but the whole point was that I said I'm dropping it on things that it shouldn't be damaged by, and it's being damaged by them. So like, I don't think the durability is there of this coating. This was the only, I think this was the one that I really cared about, because they say the first in their specific collection, which was something that I think I said in the video. I'm not sure. I think I said like, oh, maybe they meant in their collection and there's just kind of a language barrier there, but oh, they actually changed it. They changed their marketing. Now it just says beginner and public friendly metal trainer. It doesn't say the first. Interesting. Yeah, I should be up here. What the hell? And then I guess this was pretty good. We earnestly desire for the community to flourish. We can assert the cheese is public friendly because we've taken it to many public places with confidence, which is okay. That's fair. I don't know, chat. Was I too harsh on the cheese? Because I do love the cheese, but I was very confused by some of the things that they said about it. Ultimately, I'm not going to change that. If I believe I'm giving a fair opinion, then I'm not going to change it just because a company pushed back a little bit. In fact, I like that. I like a company trying to explain stuff like that. What's up, Pooh? What's up, Lil Flips? I think it's just abnormal because Nabali's usually doesn't comment on the videos unless they're trying to clarify something. So having them comment that much, I was like, ooh, they might not be happy with that video. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Felt everything you said was fair. I would hope so. I think I presented that in a very fair light. Especially with how much I praise the thing. Because the cheese is great. How's the tap and play like your Corvus? The one I have is not too good right now. Even the pivots are super tight. My Corvus is just as good as the first day I got it. Because I don't flip it that often. The Corvus is more of a Balisong that I use as a real knife than as a flipper because of how sharp it is. So I wouldn't compare yours to mine because mine is not accurate to the overall experience of owning one. I feel like the Balisong community is growing kind of stale. Do you agree in any way, or am I getting burnt out? Part of me feels it just isn't as exciting as 1 to 2 years ago. I think you're getting a little bit burnt out from the like product side of things. I think you're getting burnt out. Recommend a good public flipper that's cheap and a beater, something made of stainless steel. The Canyon's the only thing that stainless steel comes to mind. I like how your computer home screen is the same as Denden's. Do you notice anything else that might be the same as Denden's? Do you notice anything else that might be the same as Denden's? Because it's Denden's setup. I'm glad that my green screen looks that good that people aren't questioning that, but... What's up, Sweat? Anyway, I think you are growing a little bit burnt out in the product side of things because the products are becoming kind of stale. I think Nabali's is one of the only companies that's like genuinely doing really new, unique things right now. Everything else is just like, oh, here's another aluminum trainer, here's another titanium knife, here's another blah blah blah. And there's just so many options, but the thing is, I feel like 90% of people in the Balisong hobby aren't in it for the products. They're in it for flipping. Do you still enjoy flipping on a daily basis? Because every time that I feel like I'm getting burnt out on Balisongs, I realize that I still have a Balisong in my hands most of the day. I'm not getting burnt out on Balisongs. I'm just getting burnt out on like the community, covering the products, stuff like that. So it might be worth asking yourself, do you still flip often? Do you still have a Balisong in your hands most of the day? If yes, you might just be getting a little tired of the lack of innovation in the product side of things. Or just getting kind of burnt out with all the releases lately, which is also fair. Regardless of the state of the hobby in terms of like numbers and engagement, the fact is the amount of Balisongs being released every month is way higher than it ever has been before. Did you see the Triton was discontinued? Yeah, we covered that a while ago. I am so happy to see that personally. Started last January and I'm burnt out from too many options. I just want to tie EDC. You got to get a tie EDC then. There's a lot of good tie EDC options. I love flipping, but I get bored of the knives, so I have to buy a new one and I get totally addicted. Do you have... interesting. I guess I haven't really experienced that in a long time because my collection is so vast at this point that if I want a different flipping experience, I can just get one from my case. So I'm incredibly spoiled in that manner. Always thought that the consumerism side of the hobby, if you can call it that, is a bit weird to me. Like, people keep coming into Discords or chats to ask for a suggested product. No, that happens in every hobby. That is not just a Balisong specific problem. Any hobby that you go into, there's going to be people who come in who don't watch videos that you have posted on your own channel who just want a recommendation for something that's going to be good for their money. Which is fair because people don't want to get ripped off. People want to get something that's a good value for what they're paying for it. But that happens everywhere. It's in the IM community, keyboards, mice, like anything that's revolved around buying a product. Any hobby where you buy a product and you use that product, everyone asks for recommendations from anyone who is even remotely qualified whatsoever to answer that. Do you see what Flytanium is putting out? It feels like it has good potential. Did Flytanium make a new announcement? Did Flytanium put out an announcement? Have you tried an Nemesis V3? I haven't, no, unfortunately. It looks promising. I don't see anything that they've announced. There's so much nuance in design language and weight distribution. I'd say this hobby requires that insight. I mean, you can say that about any hobby. Like, you could say that about headphones. You could say that about keyboards. You could say that about anything. So yeah, that insight does need to exist. But like saying that it's a Balisong specific problem is just, I don't think, true. Balance is so subjective, though. We need a way to quantify this. We do. I wish we did. I had a few ideas on how to quantify balance, but unfortunately none of it works because the truth is beginners, who is the largest, like people who don't have too much experience with different Balisongs, people who haven't flipped literally hundreds of Balisongs, don't have insight onto what that feels like. I can tell you the Orion is less handle bias than the cheese, but most people don't understand what that means. Especially not a beginner who's just getting into the hobby. Could honestly be that I'm burnt out of just flipping standard ballets. I sold most of my collection, only have a couple Krakens. After a break, I come back and find something that are just a million options. I guess I don't really know how to get in. Just get something. I mean, if you're just looking, if you just have a bunch of Krakens, then I definitely see why you're getting a little bored. Hell yeah, Banks. Hell yeah, dude. Go to the section where it's all made by Flytanium and it will show up near the bottom. I have no idea what you're talking about, BS. I actually refuse to believe that the... wow. I actually refuse to believe that the UFO is one of their best sellers. What's up, Ghost? Can't you leverage CAD software and some Python to make a chart or represent the balance in numbers? I mean, sure you could, but the amount of work that would take to remodel every Balisong one-to-one with all the little dimensions and then create a chart like that, you just can't. It would require a team, a coalition of all of the makers to submit their CAD designs, which they wouldn't want to do because then you could just clone the thing. Or you could do it yourself, but then that would take hundreds upon hundreds of hours if you want anything close to a comprehensive list. I think the closest thing we have is just like subjective tier lists from different creators, like what Brandon and Will do with the BS score list. Each is so unique. If there was a way to really tell the flipping experience of a Balisong by quantifying it. One thing that I know was done is Brandon has this entire spreadsheet where he weighs not enough passion. How am I gonna do that? You can't just throw this idea at me and say, oh, if you can't do it, you're not passionate enough. No, it's literally not feasible. But Brandon has this thing where he measures the weight of the blade and then compares it to the weight of the handle, and then he creates a value that's like a percentage or something of handle weight compared to the blade or something like that. You would have to ask Brandon, because I don't remember the specifics of it off the top of my head. That's the closest thing we've got, and even that doesn't work because, like, oh, the Zenith trainer is 55. The Orion trainer is 52. What does that mean? that doesn't, it's quantified, but what does it mean? Beginners don't know what that means. And I would argue even people who haven't tried, again, hundreds of Balisongs don't know what that means. Because that would require you to try a Zenith, to try an Orion trainer, to feel that difference, and then do that so many times that you can somehow understand that. Weigh the handles and the blade separately, then calculate the handle blade weight percentage of the total weight. Okay. Which is great. It kind of quantifies things, but again, like, what does that mean? Just ask Squid, they have their performance charts. Don't get me started on Squid's performance pentagon. That's the biggest fucking bullshit in this entire community. Every single Balisong they make is a 10, unless it's a plastic. Go on Squid's website right now. Every single Balisong they make that's made out of metal has a 10 out of 10 in balance. If everything's a 10, then nothing is. It's meaningless. And I'm honestly surprised they still have it up on their fucking website. I cannot believe it. It is the biggest piece of bullshit in this community. They all have the same balance, so obviously they're all 10s. I mean, granted, Squid's lineup definitely has like some samism feeling in a lot of it, but fuck, dude. The Pentagon's so bad. Like, don't get me wrong. The Mako and the Triton flip very similarly. The Mako and the Kraken Trainer have like a very similar degree of handle bias. But if you like handle bias and you get a Kraken, then it's a 10 out of 10. I agree. Don't get me wrong. I agree that some of their products could be described as having a 10 out of 10 balance. All of them? No. The Squid Trainer? Absolutely not. I love the Squid Trainer. I would say that the Squid Trainer is personally like a 9 or a 10, but you can't ignore the fact that it almost objectively doesn't chaplain very well. So it can't be a 10 out of 10. The Squiddy AL also is kind of a weird flipper. It's kind of goofy because it's all made out of aluminum. Same with the Swordfish. It's not a 10 out of 10, but they say it is. Like, I think the Kraken might be the only thing in Squid's lineup that I would say is anywhere close to a 10 out of 10. And that's not even getting into the point that people are scoring their own products. Have you played Gigantic lately? I actually have. They released Ranked, which has been, like, fun. But, man, every time I play it, it's just depressing. It's 15-minute queues to play one game where people disconnect, the game starts lagging, and like, being such a big fan of Gigantic for so many years, seeing it re-release, seeing how excited everyone was, specifically this community that said, like, all these people said, I would support this game no matter what if they released it, talking about how much they would do and how much they would want to play it again. It released 2 months ago, and it's fucking... it has 50 average viewers, or 50 average players. That community just disappeared as soon as there were, like, any problems with the game whatsoever. And it's just so sad. Because when the game works, it works. But, like, man... and part of it is on the developers. There were some fucking glitches that shouldn't have been in the game when it launched. But... to see the community that used to rally around it when it was gone kind of just disappear back into nothingness is just sad. What variant of the Canyon do you prefer? I actually prefer the Trainer Blade on the Canyon. It just felt better to me, but granted, I only tried it for a very small amount of time. They say Swordfish tolerances are also 10 out of 10, which is bullshit. Complete bullshit, totally. The Flytanium Bally is called the Fly 1. Oh, that's not new. That's been out for like a year now at this point. It's terrible. It's not great. I shouldn't say it's terrible, but it's one of the most uncomfortable Balisongs I've ever flipped, and it just doesn't do a lot right. What the fuck is this in my recommended? I worked for Mr. Beast. He's a fraud. Oh, there's so much internet drama nowadays. Didn't the Fly one actually never come out? No, it came out. No, the Fly 1 was available for pre-order, I remember. They sold it at Blade Show. Pretty sure you could you can buy it right now. Yeah. Yeah, you can buy it right now. It's $500, but it's on their website. Yeah, this thing was not good. I think the only thing that they like did right on this thing was this is a pretty interesting way to do a bite indicator. But the dimensions of everything, this Zen cup sucked. It just didn't flip very well. It was so expensive for not a lot of quality. Thank you. Love the videos. God bless. Stay safe. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. If you buy a Canyon, I hope you enjoy it. Remember to check your laundry. Dude, you're actually... Sublime, you're actually the fucking goat. I'll be right back. Holy shit. You just saved me from having to stream until fucking 4 a.m. What am I doing? That. All right. Thank you, Sublime. It was actually perfect timing, too. I should have refilled my water while I was gone, but whatever. Send song recs for a post. I can do that, Banks, but you need to send me, like, the vibe you're going for. Maybe a genre. And if it's a specific genre, like, if it's, or I should say, if it's not a specific genre, I probably won't be able to help you too much. Pyro comes to me for song recs when he knows that the vibe he's going for is in my wheelhouse of songs. And when it is, I crush. Trust. When it isn't, I have no fucking idea. Is the Canyon any good? Very good. Canyon ain't using 420 stainless steel. I'm pretty sure the Canyon is entirely made of 420 stainless steel. Yeah, unfortunately for your argument, the Canyon is entirely made of 420 heat-treated stainless steel. I'm a total beginner, probably going to drop the bally on the concrete ground every move. Can it take beating on a concrete ground? Well, I can tell you that since it's made of steel, it's certainly going to take a beating better than aluminum or titanium will. Certainly. Speed Channel Tonto Kraken is that greatest knife ever made? Greatest knife ever made? Maybe not, but good? Yes. Speed Channel Kraken's fuck. Canyon is heavy, feels sluggish, no? I mean, the Canyon feels a little bit sluggish, but you just have to get used to it. It's only 4.3 ounces. It weighs exactly the same as this Balisong that Thomas Balisong made, so... Also, Brandon earlier said he wanted to press that in a podcast setting. I wonder, he wanted to press Squid about their Pentagon in a podcast setting. Brandon, if you're still here, did you mean the Blade Bias podcast? Because, man, I would have to prepare myself to press back on Lucas with that sort of thing. Is anyone doing mod work to Speed Channel Kraken handles right now? I don't know. There used to be, I think it was Ty Flips used to do a bunch of them. I don't know if he's still around. How did the Canyon handle feel? Fine. Any podcast setting, including Blade Bias, at least poke fun at it and see what he says. I found Lucas, like if you were to talk to Lucas, I find that Lucas is really, really good at responding to stuff like that. Like I remember I called, he asked to call me at one point and just asked feedback about like a bunch of things a long time ago, and I brought up a few like concerns that people had or whatever that I had seen floating around in the community, and he dispelled them really quickly. But like I don't remember if he dispelled, like if it actually dispelled them or if it was just like in the moment it made sense, and then I stopped to think about it after the call, and then I was like, wait. Saw someone with a Hydra blade on Kraken handles. That was a suggestion I saw running around in my Discord a lot, was to put a Hydra blade on Kraken handles. What is the heaviest knife you have? And if you know, what is the weight? The heaviest knife that I have. That I personally own? Heaviest knife that I personally own is probably the Thomas Aragon. Weighs like 4.67 ounces, I think. The Aragon is 4.66. 0.1 off. 0.01. Yeah, Lucas is a great guy. Lucas is the founder and CEO of Squid Industries. Bro, like, Kraken handles feel substantial, but Canyon looks so skeletonized, I'm not too convinced how it feels. If you... Here's the thing. When someone asks for a recommendation, and then at every point they have something to push back on about that recommendation that you're making, just don't get it. You know, if you're fighting... If you have that many questions and that many doubts, just look somewhere else for something that you know you'll like better. You could try the Kraken and Hydra swap. You have both Ballies. Yeah, but I'm not going to. I already said back when people were first starting out, like trying it, I was like, I'm not interested in doing that. Because if I do that, then people are going to ask me to do it with every Balisong in my collection. Oh, what if you put this blade on this handles? What if you put this on this? And what if you combine these? How does this flip? I don't want to get anywhere near that. I don't want all of my comments to be, oh, put the Orion handles on the Squiddy AL, put the Orion handles on the Squiddy AL blade. I just don't want any part of it. So I'm kind of avoiding doing like handle swap or doing like swaps that aren't meant to swap. I'll do like the machine wise stuff since that whole platform was meant to go together. But yeah, Lucas has done a shit ton for the community. Thought it would be something like the Kershaw Lucha. I don't own a Lucha. You're asking for a Balisong that I personally own. I don't own very many heavy Balisongs. The heaviest Balisong I tried was 10 ounces. It was made of like bronze or some shit. Someone brought it to Blade Show. But like my collection is very light. My collection is 4.5 ounces and lower. Almost in its entirety. Ooh, also, what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, Dasuko released his Blade Show video, and it was fantastic. If you haven't watched Dasuko's Blade Show video, please go watch it. I think it's the first Blade Show video I've ever seen, besides Will's interviewing the community video, that like accurately captured the chaos of Blade Show. Certainly the most up-to-date Blade Show video that accurately captured the chaos of Blade Show. Because, like, that editing style where so much shit happens in the first, like, 4 minutes of the video, that's just Blade Show, man. Sadly, the Canyon is the only stainless steel Bally that's not CCC. Then give it a try. Den looks racist but isn't. Oh my god, that was so fucking funny. The intro character title cards, and I'm gonna bring it up because they were They were so fucking good. Please go watch the video if you haven't already. We're not going to watch it on stream because I don't like to... I'm not going to steal content from you or from Dasuko. But these character intro cards were so funny. Where... Oh, Will. William Hirsch, YouTuber, gay, DJ Gremlin. Fairly normal. Starts off pretty normal. Then we go to Ty, musician, former Blade Bias employee. Okay, fair. Father of 3. Yep. Which, like, again, it gets kind of crazier, but it makes sense if you think about it. Ty has his 3 cats. Actually, no, he has 2 cats. No, I guess... Has he posted about the kitten yet? Did I just leak? He's got his cats. He's a father of 3. Sure. Then... Where's everyone else? It's probably in the same, like, 5-second clip because there was just so much that happened in this video. YouTuber Bald Bias. Rather short. Also, Camaro Ethan Blade Bias. He got all of my names. Fucking love that. All these videos from Blade Show just make me realize... This video made me realize how much my comedy style when I see a canyon is literally just going like this. I don't do anything else. Rather... No, that's why it's funny, Sublime, because I think I was taller than Dasuko. I'm pretty sure either Dasuko and I are very similar heights or he's slightly shorter than me, which was... really funny. And then he did Denden. Where was Denden? Denden was the funniest one. It looks racist, but isn't. Where was Denden? Dalen. Machine Wise owner. Sick mustache. True. Real shit. This is still day 0. We met Denden day 1. Oh, there's Denden. Okay, no. That was the best one. Sam, EDC Flipper. Yep. I'm not going to say it out loud, but you can read it. Where is Denden? On a toadstool. I do kind of get what he means, like, Budgie, like, Denden has that, like, he kind of looks like if you make him mad, he's going to call you a slur. He kind of has that vibe about him, but he isn't actually. I don't really know how to describe it. But he's actually just the sweetest dude that you'll ever talk to. I love Denden. Denden's such a fucking sick dude. Yeah, Dasuko broke the breadening footage before Brandon and I could. Because I'm lazy. And then there was he actually captured a lot of stuff in this video that I didn't think was on video. He captured Remshi giving me the production Kuno that I've been borrowing for the past few months. He captured me just being not funny and just making a pog face every single time I saw a camera, which was cool. Oh, he captured me getting my reaction to the carrot that the dude put a razor blade on. Captured the entire breadening. Like, there's a lot of, I say, like, exclusive, but, like, you know what I mean. Like, there's a lot of, like, exclusive stuff here that you're not going to see anywhere else. Dasuko filmed me on their tiny camera, but I wasn't in the video. I think he said... Didn't he say at the end of the video, like, he didn't even edit the stuff from his little actual camera? No. I don't know where I heard that. Because I don't know what happened to the stuff they recorded on the small little camera. I also saw Buffness uploaded the Blade Show. Bro had a head-mounted camera? What the hell? Oh, wow. So he just had a camera on his head, just kind of walking around. That's bold. Credit card details? Any credit card detailers in chat? And then we got, I assume, an interview with Bear? And then he kind of filmed a bunch of people flipping. I'll have to watch this later. He put me in the thumbnail, which was weird, because I don't remember interacting with him while he was filming, like, at all. Yeah, I don't know. Enhance. I'll have to watch it later. Is that Pyro I saw? Oh my god, it's... Wait. Oh, wrong Pyro. Wrong Pyro. That's fun. Yeah, I guess I was there in this group shot, but I really don't know where he got footage to put me in his thumbnail. It looks like I'm the last one to release a Blade Show video, as usual, though. Dang, remember my Blade Show video? No, your Blade Show video was so funny, Banks. I got like 3 minutes before I gave up because the hat. Oh, the hat being in the shot the whole time. Yeah, I didn't know he did that. I didn't know he had a head-mounted camera that whole time. So he must have only done that for a specific portion when I wasn't there. I don't know. Blade Show's too crazy to notice stuff like that, though. Like, someone could walk up with you with someone could walk up to you with a fucking 3-foot horn out of the top of their head with a camera on the end of it, and you just wouldn't care or notice, because that's essentially what Will did during Ballycomp. If you watch anyone's Ballycomp footage, there's a chance that you'll see like a pole going through it, because it's Will's camera being like 6-7 feet up in the air getting aerial shots. You only had the head mount cam for early bird. Oh, that makes sense. So I wasn't even there yet. Every few months I try uploading Balisong videos to my channel. I've been trying for 3 years, but I always get banned. Be above the age of 18. And if you are above the age of 18, find some way to not look under the age of 18. YouTube's taking down a few of my videos because they thought I was young. There's not really too much you can do, unfortunately. I need to get my Blade Show video done. Anyone here have any solutions to getting sweaty hands really easily? Air conditioning. No, I don't know. Beats me, man. Beats me, man. Gamer goo. I hate that. I hate everything about that. I want to play No Man's Sky. I'm going to play No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky has been so fire lately. Don't worry, chat. We'll still chat. We'll still talk. I'll just be playing a game in the background. So if you want to hang around, feel free. But yeah, Blade. I got to do my Blade Show video. Fuck. Every time I think I'm still doing blade bias. It's okay that I don't post main channels because I'm still doing blade bias. I have videos I need to translate. Videos, what do you mean videos need to translate? What you mean by that? What you mean by that? Let's run up the expedition while we're at it. What, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Wow, the default is actually, like, very long. Is it Prisma? Is it Prisma levels? I don't think so. How often do you go live? Back in the day, bro. Back in the day, I used to go live like once every day, once every other day, stuff like that. Nowadays, it ends up only being like once or twice a week, but that's also because I've had my apartment that I've been splitting my time at, so I can't really stream when I go up there because I can't bring all my equipment with me. It's too much hassle to take all my equipment with me. So I don't. And then now I moved out of the apartment. So now I'll probably be streaming a little more here and there. I'll also be doing the live blade bias that I did the other month, which was cool. So we'll get there. One of these days, I think it'd be really cool to do like maybe a live, and this is just an idea. Don't like hold your breath for this or anything. But I think it'd be really cool to do like a blade bias live unboxing of a Balisong or something like that. You make English translations for K-pop content. Interesting. Have fun with No Man's Sky. I'm gonna watch X Person before I go to bed. Hey, thanks for chatting, Biba. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Will you make a blade bias video on Ty's knot scales? No, I don't have a Nautilus to put them on. I would love to. It would be sick. But I would expect don't like hype this up or anything, but I would expect that Ty would make a video himself on Blade Bias about them. That would be my expectation. I would guess that that's what the plan is going to be, unless he wants to unless he wants to lend me his knot to make a video on. Because truth of the matter is, as much as I love Ty and I want to support him, I would just rather buy a set of scales and just have them than buy a Nautilus to put them on, you know? So I don't know. I think he might make a video, but we'd have to see. What I would love to do is buy his Nautilus scale from him so that I'm supporting him. The fuck happened to my camera? I would love to buy some scales off of him to support him and then give them away, but the problem with doing giveaway stuff like that is not everyone has a Nautilus to put it on. So they call me Blade the way I buy. True. True. See you, Scooter. Have a good one, man. Debating trading my Kraken for something with G10 because the Kraken flies out of my hands. I can only flip it for 2 minutes without it getting really slippery. I don't think you necessarily need something with G10. You might just need something with better grip. But G10 is probably the most obvious way to get something like that. Ooh. Cool ship. It is a shit ship, but it's a cool ship. Oh, I forgot. I got this crazy ass ship. So this is the expedition. This is like a kind of like a second save where you do a bunch of missions and you get rewards and stuff. And I got this crazy ass ship worth like 20 million. Look at this thing. This thing's wild. I haven't tried out G10 yet. G10 is like a very like plasticky feeling, kind of chalky feeling thing. I have never felt that G10 feels as premium as something like aluminum does, but that's also maybe just me. It's an interesting ship. Ooh, I need wireling looms. They only have one, damn it. No banks bias? Damn. I would like to see in the Bali community people start to maybe start branching out, because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of head-mounted stuff, which is great, which I love. But eventually, I think the reality is that the community is going to start to get tired of it. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just speaking out of my ass and people will like it forever. I have no idea. Third-person head-mounted content? Third-person head-mount... I don't know what you mean by that. Wait, what did that do? Did that give me anything? I don't think that really did anything. What would we switch to? What kind of stuff is too much time to have consistent uploads? I'm not saying everyone has to. I'm just saying in the future there has to be a future where there's a good balance between new people getting into the hobby who create head-mounted stuff and new people getting into the hobby who create less frequent, higher quality stuff like what Will and Brandon doing. Bittersweet thing being the only high production Balisong channel outside of Squid, but they aren't doing anything particularly crazy creative. Yeah. And like it's fine. Like I think the community will definitely thrive with the head mounted stuff, but it will really kick off when we have more people who are willing and interested in getting into that higher quality stuff. And I personally would love to get back into it once I have the facilities to do it again. Once making a video is more than just setting up a tripod and pointing it in the right direction. Next time we see each other, I'd love to have you try my first gen iPod Nano. Oh my god, the music nerd in me would love messing with that. I would love a little goofy little music player like that. Be sick. Ooh, it's a B class. We got a B class. Didn't mean to do that. Could buy it straight up. Oh, I want to find... I want to find that dissonance resonator. Remind me, Brandon, is the Nano the square, or is it the one that was like a USB stick? Because I might have a Nano somewhere. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Give me an inverted mirror. Did that give me the thing that I want, though? No, did not. Shit. Oh, wait, my ship is landed on a pad. It doesn't cost anything to summon. Can't summon in combat. Of course you can't. Nano is very tall. I might have used to have a Nano. I used to have a very long, like, USB stick looking iPod, and it might still be around here somewhere. I don't know. Whoopsies. Oh, there's one right there. Can I break it from up here? I don't want to deal with interceptors. Nice. That's what we want. That's what we want. Use that. I ordered a vault, but it got stuck at the Australian border. Australia is so fucking strict with Balisongs. I think you would be very lucky to get an Australian or a Balisong through Australia's customs. Oh, that's what it was, Brandon. It was the shuffle. I had a shuffle. I think? Let me look this up. Oh, it doesn't pause. It's sealed. Just gonna hide in here. Oh wait, no, this guy. I can feed him and he'll get the sentinels off of me. Yeah. Now I gotta kill these fucks. What the hell? Storm cleared, which is good. You guys aren't supposed to be on me anymore. I want to kill as many of these things as I can because they actually give you good money. Okay, swarm subsiding. Let's go into a hole underground so the sentinels go away. Do they know I'm down here? Surely not. Maybe we need to go down further. Maybe I have to... Oh, it says destroy all active to find a chance to escape? I don't know. Okay. Come on, I gotta be hidden now, right? What game is this? This is No Man's Sky. I am gonna look up an iPod Nano really quick while we're waiting for these guys to get off our back. Okay, the Nano had a screen. The one that I used to have didn't have a screen. Yeah, I had this thing. I had a first gen iPod Shuffle, this like USB looking fucking stick thing. You could pop this cap off, and I think it actually was a USB interface so that you could load it up with different stuff. Man, they're still on my ass? What the fuck? You're usually able to escape the Sentinels so easily. Am I close enough to my ship? Of course I'm not. Good night, Max. What's your preferred way of making money in No Man's Sky? In the expedition save that I've been doing, I have just been killing the biological horrors because they spawn fucking everywhere. And the flesh that they drop is actually worth some good money. But I've just been killing those things and selling the remains. But actually ship hunting is pretty good. This thing I recovered on this planet, which I'm gonna do a quest to do another one. They're pretty easy to repair, and the scrap is worth 20 mil. So. Hello? Oh, you fucking things. I didn't realize the corrupted sentinels had like new enemy types. That's pretty cool. Okay. Cool. Can I just run? You're supposed to be able to get away from these things pretty easily. It might just be that the corrupted guys are harder to get away from. I have no idea. I'm nowhere near them and they're still on me. I had the smallest rectangle one. Oh, okay. Wow, dude. I don't get it. What is going on with the sentinels here? Also, scanner upgrades, Brandon. Scanner upgrades are sick for making money. You get enough scanner upgrades, you can make 100K for every discovery that you find. I don't even know where the sentinels are at this point. Let's just do this. Eight, 12, 4. Eight, 12, 4. No? Did I do that wrong? 13 minus 5, 8. 23 minus 9. No, 14. I'm dumb. Not 12. There we go. So now I can locate a dissonance spike, and it should take us... Yeah, it should take us to a crashed ship. Jesus Christ. I really did think I could feed this guy and he would get the sentinels off my back. Where are they? Oh. Anyone here use a wireless amp or DAC trying to figure out what to buy along with some Blue Drop Arias? I use the Qtelix 5K and I love it. I think it is the... Besides the headphones that I'm currently wearing, I think it's my favorite audio investment that I've made. I have it plugged in right here. I can use it wirelessly, or I can just plug it into a plug laying on my desk, and then suddenly it will supply audio from my computer. And then if I want to switch to my phone, just unplug the thing, walk away with the same headphones on, you're golden. Okay, we just beat the swarm and then it should deactivate. Shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. I'm interested to see what the corrupted Sentinels tier 5 enemy is. His normal Sentinels is like a big walker. An ATSD looking thing. Unless they don't have a tier 5 unit. Okay, I guess they don't have a tier 5 unit. Cool. Oh, another dissonance spike? It's the same one I already just unlocked. I forgot. If you beat all waves, it'll also locate one of those things. Oh. I believe I already have a multi-tool that is shockingly similar to this. In fact, it is pretty much the same thing, except my current one has more spaces. So I will decline. I am also going to drop a save beacon. Hopefully that will still be there when I fly across the planet. Maybe. Let's go see if this Sentinel ship's any better than the one I currently have. I like the one that I currently have, but I've seen some really cool ones that do some really cool things when you take it out into atmosphere. And I want to try and get one. Oh god, this thing's on the other side of the planet. It's the same one that I already have. It's the same one I already have. Damn it. Need a radiant shard and a harmonic brain. I forget, how do you get the harmonic brain? Radiant shards are up here. Any more immediately in the area? Preferably quick that I can get to? Over there. Or right there, I guess. When I played this game a year or two back, there wasn't much gold to the game. There's something I was missing. What is there to grind for? This game, if you're struggling to find something to do in this game, then I think it's quite simply that you just don't understand the mechanics. Because this game has almost everything that you could ever want in a game like this. You have ship building, you can grind for the perfect ship, you can upgrade to the perfect ship, you have base building, resource collecting, money making, fucking, there's like kind of sim management style things. You can build a whole civilization or a whole settlement and like build things for them and keep them happy. You've got fleet management with the fleets that you can get with your frigates. Like, there is genuinely an awe-inspiring amount of content in this game. And, like, the ultimate goal is to get to the center of the universe. So, like, if you feel like you don't have, like, an overarching goal, there's so much that you can be completing as you make your way to the center. Y'all think I should get a Madco or a Nami? Whichever one you want. Those are two fairly different Balisongs. Can we get Dragonite up in here? Unfortunately not. He's out in my car. Oh, that's how I get the brain. Okay, so now I have to go, like, cleanse it or something. How far away is that? 25-minute walk. No thank you. Fuck did I... There we go. Any good recommendations in the price range of like a Nami or a Madco? Oh, there's a ton of stuff up there. Stuff like the Totori, the Titanium Sasori, Superfly, even like a Seraph trainer maybe. Actually, they don't sell those anymore, I guess. They make a Titanium Sasori? That they do. Okay. Oh, of course. You know what? These guys make me a lot of money, but they don't make me as much money as fixing this ship will make me, so... I am just... Where the fuck is my ship? Oh, it's right there. What? Am I blind? Holy shit. Yeah, it seems to be a popular trainer. What is this? Oh, copper? I already have a bunch of copper. This is a C class. So is mine. It has less slots and less upgrades overall. We'll claim it, but this is the same ship I already have. I'm going to go scrap it immediately. I do wish there was a way to select your targets. I don't want to go to Neuropanda. I want to go to the space station, please. Thank you. I would really like to get... That's what I was looking for. I only have a C-class Sentinel ship. I would really like to have an A-class or maybe even an S-class if we can find one. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, it's only a C. It's such a cool color, though. it's such a cool color. I'll pass. It would be better to just scrap the thing anyway. Again, salvage analysis. Claim scrap. Actually, is there any upgrades that I can steal from this? No. Nope. Let's just scrap it. Two inventory slots required. Okay. Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that? Let's use this expansion slot that I have first of all. Ooh. Welcome back, Valley Express. How do I use this exactly? Ah. Stall slot. Prefer if you put it there. Is there anything else I can do? An exosuit expansion slot. Can I use that? Yes. Oh, and I can also, I'm dumb. I can sell stuff. What's up, Ajit? Sell the glass. The rusted metal. The vector, okay. Wait, do I still have an echolocator? I do. Interesting. Alright, now we should be able to scrap it. Now we can sell compressed indium scraps, 3 mil. Subatomic regulators, 3 mil. Starship AI valves, 12 mil. Spool of nano cables, 200k. I think that's it. Is that it? Oh wait, this is my other starship. Do I have any goofy ass? No. What's up, Mina? That's someone else's starship. Well, now we have cool shit. All right. I want a different design. What's up, Poison? How you doing? Where? Oh, shit. Do I have to... Is this my save beacon? Oh, no. My save beacon. Which one was it? Maybe it was this one. Definitely wasn't that one. Maybe this one? Oh, it's not on the other side of the planet. I should have named it. What is this, Starfield? No, sir. This is No Man's Sky. Fuck it. I guess we just have to land at different save beacons and just hope that one of them is the one that I laid down, because I'm too stupid to name it. Pretty good. How's college? I haven't been in college in a few months, but it's going well. Starfield had the planet exploration and space travel of this game would have been monumentally better. Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Well, what is this? This is someone's base. Are you still gonna do Balisong content, or are you getting out of the hobby? What do you mean? Ethan's had every 2-day uploads for like the past 3 months. Fucking past few years. Granted, I haven't been like totally on top of it, but the fuck is that? I have no idea. It's not mine though. The uploads have been scattered. I've been one of the most consistent Balisong channels on YouTube. So oh, on this channel mainly? What's up, Pyro? Welcome back. Oh, on this channel, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I guess I have another one of these things. Let's just use it. Oh, there's one right here. Pyro. Yeah, Starfield would have been so much better if it had half of the exploration that this game has. And I'm so happy to see No Man's Sky is like actually getting back into the limelight lately, because people are noticing it after the Worlds update. God damn, I'm getting really sick of having to kill these guys. I don't need the money. Every time I see these guys, I'm like, oh, this is annoying. But at least they give me money, and it's like, now I don't even need the money. Oh, Cow, are you still here? It seems like you are. there's a different way to play No Man's Sky, which is what I'm doing currently. It's called Expeditions. They release a new one like every 6 weeks, and it's like basically a campaign that you play through. So right now, I have 5 pages of milestones and missions that I have to do, and once I get to the end, you can see the phases over here. Once I get to the end, you can get a whole bunch of rewards for your other saves. So if you're looking for like a more overarching way to play the game, Expeditions are definitely the way to do it. And it puts you in a new save, but the rewards that you get at the end of it can be transferred into your other save. Like the last expedition that they had, you could get a unique ship called the Iron Vulture. I'm so pissed I didn't finish that expedition or even start it. I didn't play it because it's like the Mandalorian ship, but in No Man's Sky. It's so sick. Gosh, Brandon and Pyro, you guys are still here. That's wild. Okay, 9:15:4. Nine 15:4. You know, these have all been the same. I'm wondering if there's maybe only one design per planet, which would be a little annoying, I can't lie. What do I need for this? Metal plates. We can do that. Can I not rename it? Can I do... There's some way... Yeah. What if I do that? A deployed navigation marker. Maybe that'll stay there. So does the new Orion trainer have phosphorus bronze washers? Yes, it does. Running on beauteous phosphorus bronze washers. With extra titanium plated ones in the box. Why PB instead of TI? I talked to Will Zhang at Blade Show, and he said that the TI washers were slowing down the swing and making it feel a little bit more sluggish. So they switched back to phosphorus bronze because it's self-lubricating and it'll feel a little bit better when you're flipping it. I personally haven't really felt a difference, but I also haven't A/B tested them enough to really feel it. Alright, if this is the same ship and it's also a C class, then we're just going to go off-world and continue on with the expedition. Because I was thinking maybe you could get different Sentinel ships. Yeah, it's the same ship. I was thinking maybe you could get different ones, but it doesn't seem like you can. There must just be one design per world. Yeah, it's the exact same. I don't want an artifact chart game. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, man. My fault, OG. I need the inverted mirror, which means I need one of those fucking... Need... many icons everywhere. Oh shit, I don't even see one. Oh. Still have to go that way. I'm not doing this. Thank you. Okay, cool. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, that's so annoying. My inventory's fucking full, so you don't give it to me. Can't even summon my vehicle because it doesn't have launch thrusters. Okay, let me put some shit in this. Starship. Starship. Awesome. Take me out of this place. $20 million is just too much to pass up. Also, this ship, I need to sell this ship. The ship handles like shit. Oh shit, I landed right next to one. Nice. Okay. This ship is so unwieldy and so slow. Oh, I just remembered. I have to... It's probably going to be where I just came from. It's probably going to be, like, right over there. Okay, no, it's in the opposite direction. That's good. Oh, wait. It's, like, right next to the place. Oh, that's sick. What the fuck? Ooh. I don't know what this is, but it sounds important. Oh, it gives me very valuable things. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, it gives me very valuable things. Oh. Very cool. Okay, the site wasn't as close as I thought it was. Will you be seeing the new animated Transformers movie? I actually wasn't excited for it until they released the newest trailer. It doesn't look bad. I thought that the whole movie was going to be like a precursor to typical Transformers lore, but it seems like they're actually going to deal with the rise of Megatron like in the movie itself, which is kind of exciting. So I might actually go see it because Chris Hemsworth is doing a pretty good job as Optimus's voice, I can't lie. I was initially very skeptical about how he was gonna perform. But I'd be lying if I said I haven't been at least a little impressed with his voice performance in the trailer so far. Oh, that's cool. There's a hole here. I just really hope that the movie actually portrays their breakup well. like, if they split off into separate ideologies for some stupid reason, I'm gonna be upset. Like, I think a lot of the movie is gonna ride on what breaks Megatron and Optimus apart in the first place. Or I guess in this case, Megatronus and Orion Pax. Although isn't Megatron named something else? I don't remember what his name is in this movie, actually. C class. Oh, it's a B class. Nice. Yeah, it has. Oh, wait. I need to switch. What? Launch throw. I'm sorry. Launch thrusters at 80% charge. 20% required to summon. So what's the problem? Oh, D16? Yeah, he's like number named, isn't he? Launch thrusters at 80% charge. Maybe it's because I'm in combat. Oh. Wait, maybe I can summon it over here. I see it. I should be able to. I've loved Transformers since I was fucking 6 years old. It's the reason my name is Camaro E. No, summon a different ship, though. Damn it. Is that navigational pin that I... Oh, it is. Okay. So let me... I'm gonna lose this ship if I run too far. Gosh, this is just a whole... This is just a whole thing. All I want to do is compare my current ship to this ship so that I know which one's better. Here it is. Place a custom marker. Fly up to my freighter. While we're here, the fuck? What the hell is going on? How do I delete? Delete. Okay, there's my expedition room. What'd you guys get? Units, geode, units, magnetized ferrite, pyrite grease, geknip, pearls. Not great, not gonna lie. Can't do any more because I only have one frigate. Okay, now we come back down here. We hop in this thing. We go back down to the ship, we compare them, and then we scrap the one that's worth less. Because you can only get one type on this planet, and I really don't feel like grinding for a high class one because I don't really like the design of this ship anyway. All right, 34, 24, 37, 26. This one costs 41 mil, this one costs 20 mil, and this one is an upgrade in every single way. So we'll claim this one. I'm addicted to Roblox boxing right now. Roblox boxing, really? Not enough fuel to take off. Of course there isn't. Oh, of course I need to charge it with fucking radiant shards. Are you kidding me? I just want enough to launch, man. Thank you. Ooh. Dude, I don't want to fucking hear it from you. How in depth can one get in Roblox boxing? Fuck you. Okay, that was a nightmare. That was a complete and total nightmare. Now I probably need to sell stuff from my inventory to have space to get the... No, I don't want to talk to you. The same beacon. Okay. Lovely. That's another 20 mil in the bank, baby. Indium scraps, 6 mil. 12 mil. We just need the 2 mil. Where's the rest? 2 mil, 2 mil, 2 mil. 1 mil. 300k. 500k. There it is. Okay. Now we should be sitting pretty at $50 million. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh, I can sell all this shit too, actually, while we're here. How much trouble would you get in if your car isn't registered? Wondering if, for example, Noah has Mirage registered. What are you talking about, Mina? Break and evade if your shields... Break shields and evade if your shields break until they recharge. Can't spam because it lowers your DPS. Interesting. You know whether pocket ICBMs affect how much damage the plasma shrimp missiles do? Yes, they do. Yep. It will increase the number of plasma shrimp missiles that you fire, and it will increase their damage. Okay, I also have... What do I have? Is that a starship? Oh, a starship storage expansion module. Cool. I think I will be saving that, but I will install the multi-tool. Wonderful. You got a scanner module for me as well? Oh, transform that, Noah. That's a good question, Mina. Scanner. Do you have a scanner? No, you don't have any scanner. Okay. Yeah, look at all the people that have the Sentinel, the same Sentinel ship. I am not going to grind for an S-class with this specific Sentinel ship because I would rather get a different Sentinel ship. So we made our millions. Takes radiant.
Technology recharge.
Whoa. You don't even have to. You get a 100% warp core from one radiant shard? Whoa, we need to go harvest some more radiant shards, actually. I think not having your car registered is like a pretty big fine. I don't actually know. I assume you could just register a transformer because, like, it's not like they're going to inspect it mechanically. Can I mine these from up here? That would be so sick. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there's a giant cluster over there. Yeah, you don't have to deal with warp hypercores or anything with this. You just have to put in the radiant shards. Oh, I'm going to collect so many of these. Shut down Sentinel forces. Let's go! Break this stuff. Disabled the Sentinels across the planet because we're just built like that. Now I am free to collect the shards. Also, this Atlanteum stuff, I got 4K and it's worth 500K. 4,000 of them. 'em. 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 ' Worth so much. Is that Radiant Shard? Yes. Shout out to the guy in chat who named a solar system your dad's house. We love that. You ever played any Valve games like Half-Life or TF2? I played maybe 5 hours of TF2 and it was fun, but it wasn't really my thing back in the day. And I have played Half-Life Alyx. Phenomenal game, especially in VR. Oh, actually, we finished Brave the Swarm around 6 waypoints. I don't know what that means, but I get aqua jets and a historical document. Cool. Worth 2 mil? Oh my god. Oh, I get aqua jets for the ship. Cool. Bunch of shards over there. You don't like competitive games, do you? No, I do. I used to love comp games. But nowadays I want to spend my time chasing some goal in a game. Like in No Man's Sky, I'm doing the expedition, or like, I don't know, completing a story game. I don't want to spend my time raging at a competitive game. Like, my days of playing solo competitive games are so over. And I was going to bring it back, actually. I was planning on getting back into comp games with Gigantic releasing ranked. But the community just can't sustain it. That's the kind of game where you can barely find a match at the lowest rank possible. So once you get up to the highest rank, and then you're waiting an hour to play a game, or even more than that, it's just not worth it. If you go watch any, like, Overwatch is so wildly popular, and if you go watch any of their streams, they'll, like, play other games while they're in queue for an Overwatch game. Like, half of their stream is just queuing for an Overwatch game, which is so crazy to me. When I first started flipping, I saw a video of you talking about Valorant. I was like, hell yes. I thought you said you're not a fan anymore. I've actually been playing more Valorant recently with some friends. Valorant can be a good time with friends, but the second it becomes serious, the second that you can't get any kills and you just die every round, that's just when it doesn't become fun to me anymore. I like to be able to play the game. And that's kind of why I don't like comp games in general, is like, I enjoy being able to play the game instead of just getting domed every time I turn a corner. So if I were to play a comp game, I would want to play a game like Rocket League, which has a different objective, or a game like Gigantic, which has a much higher time to kill. I don't think I'll ever care about my rank in Valorant. Maturing is quitting competitive multiplayer games. While I don't think that's entirely... Like, I definitely still think you can enjoy it if you want, but I think there's a hint of truth to that. Okay, how many radiant shards am I at? Oh, fuck, I got 25. I think we're fine. I think we'll be good. I'll maybe get 5 more just for fun. What's up, Supremacy? Finally uninstalled Apex. I'm so proud of you, Mina. Apex sucks. I'll stand by that one. I will stand by that one. How many am I at now? I need 2 more to fill up a stack. Are there 2 over there, maybe? Looks like there's only 1. Can I mine it from here? No, of course not. Are there 2 there? No. I'll go over here anyway. It's closer. Peaked Gold 3 in Valorant. Played RuneScape since I was 6. The grind began long ago for me. I like grindy games, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to grind for things where my progress is in other people's hands. With a lot of multiplayer games, it feels less like I'm losing because I'm bad and more like I'm losing because other people are bad or other people are really good. And while that's not the greatest mindset to have, I do understand that. It's kind of the only mindset you can really take when you just get destroyed time after time after time. Only game I like to play competitively is Rainbow. Other than that, I like playing games that I have fun with. Yeah, my main one's Risk. Now I'm playing No Man's Sky. This is a lot of shards. I'm going to summon this bad boy so I can put stuff in it. Alright, I think we have enough. I think that's enough. I'm going to go sell. And then we're going to warp to the next zone. What do I buy after having my canyon for such a long time? Yeah, whatever you want, man. I would say maybe get something like an Orion if you don't want to spend a lot. Bought Elden Ring finally and felt relief because it's all up to me. That's why I love Risk of Rain so much, because Risk of Rain is entirely your fault. If you fuck up, it's your fault. You die, it's your fault. There's a reason that you died every time. Maybe not every time, but 95% of the time. And in a game like, let's say, Rocket League, it's like, I don't feel like I lost because I'm bad. I feel like I lost because the other team is better. And that just, like, doesn't... It takes some of that agency away from you. Granted, like, yeah, it's your fault that you suck, but it takes some of that agency away from you, and it just doesn't feel as good. So I really do prefer to play games where my failure is in my hands. Suspicious phase beam module. I don't have a phase beam. Oh well. Our next mission involves going to a drop zone and purging a site. And then we have to crush... I don't know what crushing a vile bug is, or a vile grub is, but then we're done. Val also give you teammates that you're forced to carry. And that's the other thing. Valorant has... You have a 5-player team. If even 2 of those players don't carry their weight, it's not your fault. Because Valorant's a game where you can't carry 5 people. But those 2 people can definitely drag you down. So, like, yeah, I really, really do prefer just playing games where I'm the reason I lost entirely. I'll play Valorant for fun, because I don't care if I win or lose, like with friends, but competitive, no. You getting a Frank? I should be. I don't know. They asked for my address like a month ago at this point and said they were going to send me one, but I haven't heard anything since. What game should I play? I don't care the genre. I just want something new. No Man's Sky, Risk of Rain 2 are going to be my recommendations. Those are 2 things that I am enjoying the fuck out of lately. Alright. We're in the new thing. That took 10% of our warp core. That is so sick. Is this a freighter that I can land on? This is the freighter I have in my main save. Only a C class. Alright, where's the rendezvous point? Is there something specific I have to do? Oh, it's up here. Oh, well, we're going to be here in a minute. We're going to be here for a minute. Worst part is when round starts and random starts stomping when the plan is to walk for strategic advantage. Yeah, Valorant is really only fun in a 5-stack scenario, and even then, I can't play with people who take it too seriously. Like, my typical group that I play with is much better than me, but this newer group that I've been playing with is much worse than me, so I'm one of the better players of the group. Which just kind of feels a little bit better since I'm not just constantly getting stomped. When I play with my normal crew, I get stomped all the time. Funny feeling every time you're spaceshipping around because that game looks just as juicy as Elden Ring. This game has content galore. There is so much to do in No Man's Sky. $635 units that way. I'm gonna start scanning stuff because it gives me like it gives me like 50k per discovery. There's a juicy grub right there. Is that juicy? What did I have to crush here? Crush a vile grub. I don't know what that means. Okay, 600 feet that way. You'd just be able to search from the air. It would seem this is the place. I already got this stuff. I already got all this stuff. Damn. Congratulations on securing the drop zone. Your continued survival will place you in the 61st percentile. Cool. Got to the Vanguard and mapped out prime infestation sites. Now you must reach the nest and do your part. I will do my part. Got the drop zone. Now we have to go up there. You better not take my multi-tool, I swear to God. Hey man, I'll pass. Thanks though. I appreciate you. Bro looked at my fucking machine gun over here and said, "No, that sucks. Here's a Nerf gun." Okay, you ready for a boss fight, chat? Oh great, there's incoming storm. Maybe I should wait it out. Ah, fuck it. Let's just fight. God, my shotgun does so much damage. Listen, no one said it was going to be a hard boss fight, in my defense. What's that? What is that? Crush a vile, juicy grub. Wait, what happened to the... 200 meters this way? Juicy grub. Oh, crush. I crushed it. Oh, fuck. Sing decided, no, I don't want to fight you. I'm just going to walk away. Cool. We did it. I really just want it to stop telling me to use that. Alright, so that's the end. We did this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shout out. We got this one. Cool. Multi-tool class upgraded. We have an A-class multi-tool now. Sick. I think we also get... Yeah, we got pre-packaged. No, that's the Aqua Jets, which I guess I'll install here. Pulse Spitter module. Oh, Pulse Spitter unit. Put the Pulse Spitter there. We can move you here. And we also have Pulse Spitter module and Pulse Spitter module. So that is increased clip size, increased fire rate, reload time, more damage. Cool. Got that. We also should have access to one more. Yeah. Personal force field. Cool. And that is the end of page 2. So we got page 1. Except for this one, but we're not even close to finishing that yet. That's like a community-driven thing. Let's go to phase 2. Phase 3. Got to go to a third drop zone. Record a predator with aggression levels over 12. And steal more whispering eggs. Oh, there were whispering eggs in that building. I just didn't get them. Shit. I actually might be able to finish 3 right now, too. I just don't know. I don't really know how to scan a dude with more than 12 aggression levels. Did that say that I discovered something? Discovered by Camaro EE. No one's been on this planet? Really? Don't believe you. Do you have any plans to post a new video on this channel? I'll post one when I post one. Currently, this channel is a passion project, so I'm not, like, really prioritizing it as much as I should be, but I'm also just not. Blade bias is the priority right now. Will remain the priority for quite some time. I don't want to dig this up, bro. I think with No Man's Sky is a lot of the stuff you can get, like, oh, it's like super valuable stuff, but now I'm at the point where I got 50 million units. I don't really need a whole bunch. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm going. Is that a person over there? 7 hours away. Okay, no. Fugitive starship? I'll be a bounty hunter. Fuck it. Nice. It's an easy 160k. Okay, what are the other planets in this solar system? It's 3:45 a.m. I'm in a friend's house. I had to use the bathroom. Rip. Why is it not letting me scan any of the planets? Phase 2. Oh, I didn't collect this reward. Bug Hunter Trophy base parts. Cool. Wonder if any of these planets have a tritium-rich asteroid. I don't want a tritium-rich asteroid. I want to scan the planet, please. Life incompatible planet. One's boiling. It's bleak. Icebound. I don't know. Ooh, a roaming trader. Gave me... I got scammed. Okay. I paid 850k and it's worth 640. Nice. I'm not exactly sure how to discover something with a viciousness estimate greater than a 12. Ooh, that thing. That thing sure looks vicious. Yeah, this thing looks vicious, definitely. No? I don't even know what a vicious estimate is. There's another flying thing. And then there's 2 things underground. Maybe one of the things underground has what I'm looking for? Is there a cave anywhere? I can find this underground creature. And then I gotta go. I've streamed an hour longer than I meant to. Just that No Man's Sky is so fucking addicting. Why do you stream so late? Just that when you're available, or just do it to avoid your murderous urges? I can't exactly say that. I would just say it's when I'm most active. I'm most active from the hours of like 11 to 3 or 4. I'll just end up streaming. Ooh. Over there. You know what? Can't I just... I want to try this pulse spitter. Oh, hell yeah. Ooh. Little pineapple dude. Check general. Shout out cat. Deploying cat. Let's find this last creature on this planet. My current record's only a 9, which means everything I've scanned up to this point in this expedition. Only a 9. I don't think I have to tell you guys that 9 is not close to 12. Largest herbivore, smallest herbivore. Most vicious hunter. Ah, yeah. What a vicious guy. Man, really, complete to get 4,200 nanites. That's a shit ton. Is that how people get so many nanites? I get 2,000 nanites if I find this last creature. Oh my god, that's how you get nanites in this game. Holy shit. Missed the response to Balisong's question. I'm just up this late. This is when I'm most active. It'd be easier to just find a cave on the surface, I feel like. I'm just most active this late during the summer. Obviously that's gonna change when I like have a job and I'm actually doing things. But can I build? I can't. It did say it was always active, right? Yeah, it's rare, underground, and always active. All this work and this thing probably isn't even going to be an aggressiveness level. Probably not going to be anywhere close to 12. There's a big old cave over there. Target job? I don't really have one. My target job is the job that can make me enough money to suit a lifestyle that I want to live. Beyond that, I don't know, man. About some security. Unfortunately, my degree wouldn't really help me get a security job. All right, Oil, have a good one. Where even was that big cave that I was looking for? I have no idea. You know what? We're looking from the air. Charge up the thrusters before I get stranded again. I just need a cave, game. Good night, everyone who's leaving. Sleep well. I'm actually probably going to get out of here very soon as well. Learning how a network works is pretty intuitive for a person with your major. If you learn that, security's fun. I always said that security was too high stakes. Not really looking for a job that I have to... It's interesting, but like the work itself I don't think would be... Like, it's very stressful, I imagine. Man, there aren't any caves anywhere, dude. Have you guys seen any? How am I supposed to find this rare underground creature if you can't go underground? No. Purchase blueprints. No. Come on, let me get lucky. This is a big old cave. He's got to be in here. What's up, maybe? God, my voice is starting to crack. Ow. Wow, cobalt and copper. That's incredibly useful. No. God damn it. I'm getting real sick of dealing with these guys. Scale of 1 to 10, how bothered would you be if another YouTuber stole your greetings everyone intro? I mean, it's ultimately just words. I don't have a claim over saying hello. Wait. Oh no, it's just a floating particle. Come on, man. Yeah, I was the first one to discover this planet. That's crazy. Considering that everyone had to come here for the expedition. Maybe this doesn't count as underground? I don't even see those other goofballs spawning. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna get going though. Gotta go get my laundry, and then it is bed time. Oh man. 54 safer spaces too many? Yeah. That's way too many. Think about all the other items that you could get with not picking up that. I mean, I guess I don't know. If you're talking about corrupting 54 tougher times, I would scrap like half of those tougher times and then turn them into safer spaces. But thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. Forgot about this background. Thank you all so much for staying up. Appreciate it. I hope you have a good night, good week, good day, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Make some good choices, flip some good Balisongs, and I'll see you all in the next one, which should hopefully be sooner than 2 weeks from now. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.